Presenting the Menace Mark 1 Meteor, which will take me, Commander Dender, on the first pedal-powered mission to Mars! Jump in, Gnasher! Initiating leg power! We have liftoff! Cool! Switching to glide control! Red alert! Prepare to eject! Oh! Dad, you don't understand. It's not just a bike. It's a pedal-powered interplanetary cruiser. But now it's useless. Dad, I need a new bike.
No.
Dad, I've got to have a new bike.
I said no.
And in other news, Dennis has got a new bike.
Dennis, a bike costs money. It doesn't grow on trees, you know.
Haven't you got any money?
Not enough for a new bike.
But you work your fingers to the bone in that office.
That's because I love my job. And I do practically run the rubber band and paperclip division.
That's what I mean. They can't do without you.
Well, that's true. If it wasn't for me, it'd grind to a halt.
Exactly. So, ask your boss for a rise.
What? You're joking? Ask Mr. Scrimp for more cash. He's the meanest man in Beano Town.
Dad, are you a man or a mouse? Stand up to the old skinflint.
You know, you're right. He should be paying me more. I'll march up to the old miser's office and demand a raise.
What? Have you taken leave of your senses? I didn't get where I am today by giving handouts to every Tom, Dick and what's-his-name who walks through that door! 1,101. Get out!
You know what, Nash? When Dad gets back, he's gonna buy me the best bike in the... Dad! What happened?
I'll tell you what happened, Dennis. I talked to Mr. Scrimp, like you said, and he agreed he wasn't paying me the right amount.
See? I told you it would work.
He's not giving me more money. He's cutting my wages for wasting his time. Oh, why did I listen to you?
Remind me again, Dennis. Why are we trashing your house?
Because I'm trying to make it look like we're dead poor.
But how's that going to get you a new bike?
If Dad had more money, he could buy me one, right? And if Dad's boss sees how poor we are, he'll feel bad and give Dad a rise. Listen and learn, boys. Is that you, Scrimp? This is Hiram Big Bucks of USHQ. Yeah, you're a boss. Listen, drop whatever you're doing and go see what's his name. Works in rubber bands and paperclips.
I can't think why Mr. Big Bucks wants me to go round to wretched what's-his-name's wretched house. Still, he's the boss. Whatever he says goes. No! Is this that wretched what's-his-name's house?
Yeah, I'm that wretched what's-his-name, son. Come in, Governor, come in.
Goodness, this is incredible.
Oh, don't you worry about us, your wealthiness. We're poor, but we're happy. Oh, where's me manners? How about a lovely cup of char? Here, take a seat, sir. Family heirloom. Been used 23 times, but it still makes a lovely brew.
That's awful.
But it's the only one we got.
Not that, everything. When what's-his-name asked me for a raise, I had no idea. Look, when your father gets back, tell him I'm doubling his salary. Nobody should have to live like this.
Yes! Result!
Mr. Scrimp,
What's his name?
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were coming. We were out shopping.
Shopping? On your income?
Just a few groceries, you know.
Really? So what's this then?
Oh, it's the latest thing. A Swiss Army moustache trimmer.
What? How can you afford some fancy new gizmo when your family are starving?
Must have been a free giveaway.
Oh, we're not starving. I'm just going to cook some nice spaghetti for supper.
It's only tin spaghetti.
I'm starting to smell a rat. You're not really poor. All this play acting was just a sham to get me to give you more money.
Play acting? I don't understand.
Nice try, what's his name, but your devious little ploy has failed. Oh, and one more thing. You're fired!
But, oh. All right, Dennis. What's going on?
My house! My beautiful house! Dennis!
Don't worry, Mum. We can fix the house, and I'm sure Dad'll be able to get a new job. Easy peasy.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, somebody's dropped that. Never know when he might need a paperclip. It's hopeless. I'm hopeless. Nobody wants to employ me.
Fired from 13 jobs in one day. That's got to be a record.
Paperclips and rubber bands are all I know. I was happy working for Mr. Scrimp.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll get you your old job back. Just leave it to me. OK, Gnasher, now we'll show Mr. Scrimp how the rubber band and paperclip division is rubbish without Dad. Follow me.
Oi! What's going on? Stop all this nonsense and get back to work! Who did that? Whoa!
OK, Gnasher, here we go. The world's biggest rubber band ball.
Oh, it's you. What's his name, son? Oh, thank you.
Think nothing of it.
I don't understand it. The paperclip and rubber band division ran like clockwork when your father was in charge.
Yes, pity you sacked him.
Maybe I was a tad hasty. I wonder if he'd come back and work for me again.
Only one way to find out.
Step up now. Don't be snooty. Come and try my tutti frutti.
Ah, what's his name? How would you like your old job back? I'll double your salary.
What? Well, I don't know.
Triple it then. I need you back, what's his name? The place has gone to the dogs without you.
Well, in that case, I'd love to come back.
Excellent. Jump in then.
Dad, about my new bike, I was thinking 21 gears, dual suspension...
Dennis, there isn't going to be a new bike.
That's right, Dennis. After paying out to redecorate the entire house, I reckon I won't be able to give you any more pocket money until you're 37.
And you can have a new bike when you're 48.
But what am I supposed to do until then?
You know, it's amazing what you can do with a few paper clips and rubber bands.
waited for them to do the park up. It's got to be the most amazing park in the world.
Yeah, imagine all the brilliant slides and roundabouts you could build in a year. Yeah, maybe they've got water slides and a roller coaster.
Hang on. Where's all the fun stuff?
Where's my roller coaster? Maybe the play park's been moved because it's so big and great.
Ah, well, we're here now. Might as well make the best of it. Hooray! On me head, pie face!
I got it! Come on this way!
Hey, over to me!
Oi, you lot! Can't you see the sign? No ball games!
We're just playing, mister.
I'm not going to win Park of the Year with scruffs like you around.
We're just having a bit of fun.
I said no ball games. Ah, no one messes with Parky Bowls.
Cooey, Dennis! Isn't it lovely, Dennis? Look at these daisies Bee picked for me.
Daisies? Please?
Oh, this is just lovely, isn't it? Fancy a game, Dennis?
Don't push your luck. Chess in the park?
Rally the troops! Fire cannons! Boy, what's your game? No cannons in the park! Didn't you see the sign? But I've been doing these historical reenactments for years.
Everyone likes the Colonel's battles.
Yes, it's a park tradition.
Are those park daisies, madam?
Oh,
No battles! I'm not having it! Now clear off, or I'll have the law on a lot of you. Go on! You've not heard the last of this, you horrid little man.
What a rotten day this has turned into. That rotten parky has ruined the place.
Dennis, look!
Hey, things are looking up. It's all the old park stuff. The parky dumped it all. How could he? My favourite swing.
Here's that dent from when I fell on the slide.
They look like giant dinosaur bones, don't they, Gnasher? Dinosaur bones! Hey, that gives me an idea. Come on, lads. Maybe we'll get our great day in the park after all.
Well, it's taken all day. Well, that's the last of it, Dennis.
Good. Just time to get to the park before it closes.
Now, will you tell us what you're up to?
Absolutely. Gnasher, would you do the honours?
It's a... Oh, my! It's a pond monster!
Got him! Hardest turn, boys!
This can't happen! Not on the first day! Oh, hey, get back! Here, can't you see the signs?
That's fixed him. Full speed ahead! Back her up!
Abandoned monster!
Now that was fun. That's what parks are all about. Come on, lads. Come on, let's have that football game we've waited a year for. Right then, time for kick-off.
Did you see the monster, young man?
Monster?
Oh, hang on. There's Walter and Parky Bowles.
Walter, how does it feel to be the only one with actual pictures of the monster?
I just want to help science in any way I can.
Parky Bowls, a whole year working on the park, and now everyone just wants to see the monster. Will this affect your chance of winning Park of the Year?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I put my life and soul into this park.
You've said you believe the monster is a hoax. Is that right?
Of course it's a hoax.
Come on, lads. Parky's getting suspicious. Let's go.
How could a giant monster exist in a pond this size without us all knowing about it, eh? Mark my words, this is the work of rival park keepers trying to spoil my park.
The park's worse than ever now.
Yes, thought that with that monster scaring everyone away, I could have my Waterloo reenactment. Now all these monster hunters are here. If only that monster would come back and scare them off again.
I don't think that's very likely, Colonel.
What's that?
Well, we built the monster to show that rotten Parky.
You built it? Well done. Serves him right, too.
Yeah, but, we crashed it in the trees.
Crashed, eh? Well, we just need to mount a salvage operation then, eh?
Oh, what? Where is it? Ooh, it's freezing out here.
Here I am, been blended into that bush for 40 minutes.
Oh, why didn't you say?
Well, it's my personal best in blending. Right, lads, let's get kitted out. We'll soon have this Hulk rescued from the ocean floor.
What's all this stuff?
Scuba gear from my Navy days. Special ops.
But the monster's stuck in the trees.
It's still in the water, though, isn't it? Plus, you can't have a salvage operation without scuba gear. It wouldn't be right.
Why's mine got a palm tree on it?
Yes, well, blending in again, you see. Never know when you'll need to hide in the palm trees.
So you didn't just get the stuff on holiday, then?
Let's get this monster back out of the water, shall we? Now, I know all about animals, and if there was a pond monster, it'd be a lot smaller, not the size of a whale. I've no doubt this is a ruse by jealous park keepers, trying to trash my lovely park.
Is Parky Bowls right, or are we walking into the jaws of a giant monster? Let's find out. Jeff, get the winch.
It's too heavy. We'll never get it back in the water.
We've got a bite, viewers.
Good. We'll soon have evidence to expose these rotten hoaxers.
Gosh, looks like you were right, Parky Bowls. It is a hoax.
Deliberate sabotage, as I thought. Of course, I wasn't scared. A monster that size couldn't exist. There's simply not enough for it to eat in our pond.
That was close. Come on, lads. Let's get out of here. You're right, Gnasher. We've lost the Colonel.
Yeah, you see? This is clearly a slide. These are swing chains and...
What's that?
As I was saying, it's just a hunk of metal. Real monsters are green and slimy, aren't they? And for something to survive on the fish in this pond, as I said, it'd have to be much smaller.
How much smaller exactly?
Well, I suppose about the size of a man.
Hang on, over there. There's something in the bushes.
This tin can doesn't even have flippers.
You mean flippers like those?
Yes, exactly like that. Stay away from Beano Town Park. There are real live monsters here. Stay away from Beano Town Park. Leg it! I see. How about helping a chap out with his mask, eh? Got stuck in those weeds.
Looks like we've got our park back, and we don't need slides and swings to have fun here either.
No, indeed. Oh, that mangy cur scared the life out of me. Come here, you hairy little wretch.
Mum, Dad.
Dennis,
We have someone we want you to meet.
Oh,
she's come to look after you.
right.
Dennis, this is Nanny Moonbeam.
It's just
Can't hear you up there, Mr. Daddy. Now, tell me again.
we saw your programme on television and...
Well, Dennis can be very naughty. Oh, we don't say naughty, Mrs. Mummy. It's just that he's unable to let his natural goodness shine through. See?
Well, we think he needs more discipline.
Oh, dear me, no. He just needs to put all his negativity in a tiny bottle of Say Sorry and let his love grow.
Are you sure? We've tried...
Now, if you're going to start a new life, you'll need a new name. What shall we call you?
Captain Space Tiger. Dr. Maximilian von Strudelheim.
I think Little Denny Rainbow. And you'll be Fluffy Flower Pop.
That's right, Curly. No punishments allowed. It's brilliant. I thought she might be tricky, but it's gonna be a pushover.
Now, Denny Rainbow, you've just run over the kitchen floor. Was that kind?
Kind of what?
The kitchen floor doesn't like little people who think they're clever. Would you like to say sorry to the kitchen floor?
Oh, yeah, sure.
And make Mr. Floor happy? Would you like to give him a nice clean?
I don't think so.
Well, Mr. Squidgy Widgy would. And I think he wants to start cleaning right away.
Oh.
Now, you must be hungry after all your work. What's your favourite food, Denny Rainbow?
Pizza, hamburger, chicken wings, chocolate fudge cake.
And what don't you like?
Oh, I hate Brussels sprouts when they're all grey and...
Then let's turn all that hate into love and respect, shall we? I've been boiling these for 3 hours, and I'm sure you'll love them just as much as they love you. Oh, look, he's smiling. Fluffy Flower Pop wants his sprouty waltz too.
Oh, I'm not doing any more of this.
Rule number 52. We don't stop till the job is done, do we? And what happens when we break the rule? We discuss it in the Talk It Through teepee.
Shit, I'm talking through TP. This is a load of rubbish.
And the Contemplation Kennel. And we're also going to discuss making it up to Mr. Tree for climbing him this morning and breaking Rule 14. Denny Rainbow! Now, do you know any whale music?
Got to go.
See you later, Den. And now you'll want to welcome the frightened birds back to their homes, won't you?
I made a din, my feathered friends. I had my selfish fun. I'll plant a flower for you because I broke Rule 61.
And what do we do then?
She's driving me crazy, Curly. Every time I do anything, she comes in and...
Time, Denny Rainbow! And I'll see you at 5 a.m. for an extra plant a flower and sing how lucky we are session.
That's it. We're leaving home. Okay, Gnasher, get on board. Let's go. We were just getting a drink of water. Life just can't get any worse. It can. Walter.
What are you doing, Dennis?
Tell him, Denny. Denny Rainbow.
I'm enjoying the warm sunshine and pretty flowers.
Huh. So, they're finally teaching you hooligans to behave. I'm Walter. I must congratulate you on having such a wonderful effect on Dennis.
What a very charming boy. You should be more like him, Denny.
Exactly. If you were like me, Dennis, you wouldn't always be getting into trouble, would he?
I am like Walter now, and I always will be, unless I can get rid of this woman. Hang on. What if Walter was like me, the real me? Then that's it, Gnasher. It's simple. We have to make Walter more like me. You got to take a note to Curly and Pieface. Yes.
What's all this then, Den?
It's me plan to get rid of her. Listen, I don't have long. She's let me out on a trust exercise to buy probiotic yoghurt. These are for you.
What? Scare her off?
You wouldn't need glasses, Pieface.
You know, if he had a bow tie,
There's a set for you too, Curly.
he'd look like...
Walter?
You're right.
You see, I'm going to be good, and Walter, that's you two, he's going to be a menace. Then we'll see who needs Nanny Moonbeam.
Right to Walters, Den.
Because I want him everywhere.
Look at me. I'm Brainy. Whee!
It can't be.
Hi, Sergeant Slipper. It's me again. I'm so naughty
Oi!
and so artistic.
Walter?
Everyone at work saw him. He climbed up the statue of Mr. Scrimp and painted his nose blue.
I can't believe it.
Apparently, he was seen in the high street too, releasing a load of penguins into a fish shop.
Well, doesn't sound like Walter.
It was him, all right. He had a bow tie and he was carrying a violin.
It's more the kind of thing Dennis would do. Den!
Except that he's here all the time.
Poor Walter. It must be the strain of having all those brains.
Nanny Moonbeam?
Yes, Denny Rainbow.
I have a confession. Gnasher and I almost ran across the grass yesterday. We stopped ourselves, of course.
Well done, little Denny.
But I think I might need another session in the Talk It Through teepee.
I think you're a very good boy.
That's what we're hoping for. Yes, today's the big one. Got the street map? The shovels?
Shovels, check. Wheelbarrows, check.
It's okay, Den. We'll get you out. And you know where you're headed? Go for it, then.
She's certainly doing a marvellous job.
Oh, yes.
Today she made me clean out all the kitchen cupboards because I spilt some sugar on the worktop.
Quite right. Yes, I accidentally mowed one of her flowers and she made me write a letter of condolence to its mummy and daddy.
She's a wonderful person.
Absolutely.
But she's driving me mad.
If I have to sit once more in that circle of truth...
But how do we get rid of her?
Hello? Yes, it is. It's Walter's dad. Really? Quick drying cement? In the mayor's car? Poor Walter. He has gone off the rails, hasn't he? We do, actually. She's called Nanny Moonbeam. Recommend her? Oh, absolutely. Well, we don't need her anymore. Fine. Yes, I'll tell her right away. Oh, thank goodness. I don't think I could have taken much more.
Me neither. Still, she's gone now. Everything's back to normal.
But just because Nanny Moonbeam's gone doesn't mean you can misbehave, OK?
Course not, Dad. Result.
I think young Walter and I are going to need an emergency session in the Talk It Through teepee.
Oh.
Well, Dennis, I think you got off quite lightly considering. Let me see now. While setting the world speed record for 3 boys and a dog on one skateboard, you managed to terrify Walter and mess up his sweater. Flatten Parky Bowles' prize roses and turn yourselves into human pin cushions.
Sorry, Mum.
Well, I've calmed Parky and Walter down and I've offered to wash Walter's sweater, but be more careful in future, OK? Now run along, all of you.
Thanks, Mum.
And there's some chocolate chip cookies in the kitchen.
Your mum's so cool, Dennis. She's always standing up for you.
Yeah, I bet you've got her something really great for Mother's Day, haven't you?
Eh? Mother's Day?
I made my mum a vase. Well, more of a pie dish, really.
Curly, when is Mother's Day?
Tomorrow, of course.
Oh, no! Oh. Oh, it's no good. There's not even anything in the extra super emergency fund. How am I going to get Mum a Mother's Day gift? I know. She likes music. I'll write her a Mother's Day song. Let me see. Yeah, Mum. Yeah, Mum, you're so cool. Oh, yeah. You really rule. Any ideas?
Na.
Brilliant! Yeah, Mum, you're so cool. Oh, yeah, you really rule.
For goodness sake, Dennis, you'll wake Bee up! Stop that horrible racket at once!
So she doesn't like music after all. Back to the drawing board. The drawing board, yeah! Curly, weren't you top of the class in Mrs. Creature's last art test?
Well, yes, but,
Hurry it up, Curly. I'm getting a crick in me neck.
won't be much longer, Den. You can't hurry art, you know. What's that?
I quite like it.
That's because it doesn't look like me. It looks like a pie.
It's not my fault. Even Leonardo da Vinci couldn't paint properly if he was being attacked by fleas.
I can't give it to me, Mum. We'll have to think of something else.
Everything we need for cheesecake or a pie face. Your mum will love it.
OK, let's get going. Wow, it looks really good, Pie Face. What now?
We have to leave it to set.
Put it on the shelves.
Dennis! There you are. It's supper time, OK?
Pity. It would have been the best yet. Yoo-hoo, Dennis!
Oh, hello, Gran.
What are you up to?
Oh, well, I was thinking about borrowing some flowers from the Colonel's garden.
Forgot a gift for Mother's Day?
Yeah.
That's bad. Your dad always gets me something nice.
So, when Dad was a boy, what would you have liked him to get you?
Well, he was a bit of a menace too, you know. I'd have been happy if he'd just kept out of trouble.
Of course! That's it! Gran, you're a genius! There. That'll do the trick. This'll be a Mother's Day Mum'll never forget.
There you go, Mum. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, what's this then? Oh, wow! A Wayhead Games console! Oh, and the latest game for it! Superbike GP see what he got me? Oh, he's such a good boy.
Yes, he is.
Happy Mother's Day, Mum.
Dennis, how lovely! I didn't think you'd remember.
Course I did, Mum. And for your present, I'm going to stay out of trouble for a whole day.
Well, that would be nice.
Dennis, stay out of trouble. I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, just stay in my room, OK? I can't get into any trouble there. Oh, tell you what, Gnasher, we'll just practice a few skateboard tricks.
You're too good for me, Mum. Are you enjoying your day, dear?
So lovely not to have to worry about Dennis.
Good, good. Tell you what, best of 3.
You're on.
Oh, quick, Gnasher! That was a close one. Oh, we'd better go into the garden. Less chance of getting into trouble there. This is cool, Gnasher. A total trouble-free zone. Oh no! The window! Oh, only just.
Hey, Dennis! We're going fishing in the park. Want to come?
Yeah, great idea. A nice quiet afternoon's fishing in the park, Gnasher. I mean, it's not like skateboarding, is it? What could possibly go wrong?
Oh,
Everything all right, dear? Still feeling relaxed?
yes. Oh, almost too relaxed.
Here goes!
Hey, my hat! Hey,
Must be caught on a root or something. Ugh.
So then he said, "Pardon me, Al, is that the cat that chewed your new shoes?"
Mr. May, you're so witty.
I can't see! My hat! My flowers! My bike! My boat!
But we were having such a lovely afternoon. How did all this happen? Aha!
Yes!
Uh-oh, so much for staying out of trouble.
Oh, 19 wins in a row! Oh, thanks, son. It's been the best Mother's Day ever.
My pleasure, Mum. How about you, dear? Have you enjoyed your day?
Oh, yes. It's been so peaceful and quiet.
Well, the day's nearly over, so you better brace yourself.
Ah, Dennis. I'm guessing this is the end of Mother's Day, then?
Yeah, sorry, Mum. Normal service has been resumed.
Oh, Dennis.
Yeah,
Now, let's all just calm down.
All right, Gnasher, you asked for it. Fetch this! What is it, boy? The legendary pike of Beanotown Lake! Just think of all the fun we can have when we catch that pike! Dennis and his amazing pet. Brilliant!
Wow!
Awesome!
So, what's a pike?
A fish, Pieface. A big, mean-looking fish.
Oh, are we going fishing?
Kind of. But if it was that easy, somebody else would have caught it by now.
So what are we going to do, Dennis?
Listen and learn, Curly. Listen and learn.
What are you lot up to?
We're going to catch a fish.
Not any old fish. The legendary pike of Beanotown Lake.
Yeah, the legendary pike. Pike.
Legendary pike, eh?
Walter, how does it feel to be the man who caught the legendary pike of Beanotown Lake?
I just want to help science in any way I can.
When the pike comes to the edge of the lake, I'm going to tickle it like this. Fish love it. It hypnotises them or something. I saw this man do it on TV.
And how are we going to get the pike over here?
Here's the genius part. I've borrowed the fishmonger's sign and a bit of Mum's makeup and... ta-da! A lovely ladyfish.
Have I overdone the lipstick? Here, fishy. Kissy, kissy.
Here it comes. Aha! I think I've got it! This means war!
I thought the monster fish of Beanotown Lake was just a legend. Me too, Bertie. But Dennis claims to have seen it. We can't let that Menace catch it. Exactly, Dudley. If anyone catches that fish, it's going to be me. I shall become famous as the boy who caught the legendary monster.
If this gull net can stop a cannonball kick, It should be strong enough to hold a pike.
What are we going to use as bait?
A clothes peg?
Oh, not that. These!
What? Sticky old fish?
Very old, very stinky.
Right then, Gnasher.
You swim out there with the fish, and we'll throw the net over the pike when he appears. Go on, boy!
Good boy!
There he is! Throw the net!
Heave! That's it! Come on!
We've got him!
Oh!
Where's the...
Right! If the pike won't come to us...
Whoops! Oh! Oh!
Steady!
Yeehaw! Woo!
Pie face! We're not here to play King of the Castle. We're here to catch a fish. All we need to do is...
That fish is a menace!
Yeah, they should call that fish the legendary Menace of Beano Town Lake.
What do you think, Dan?
Oh, come off it, Curly. It's only a fish. Actually, I'm impressed. You know, it could be one of us. Where's that music coming from? Oh, no.
Keep it up, chaps. Your soothing music will send the fish to sleep. And then... hey, presto! The pike will be my ticket to fame and fortune.
Fame and fortune? What's he talking about, Den?
I reckon Walter's planning to put the pike on show. In an exhibition or something.
Oh no, that'll be terrible. Everyone gawping at him.
I know, Curly. We've got to stop him. And I think I know the way to do it.
Come to me, my fishy friend. Aha! Here he comes. Keep playing, boys. This is one drowsy fish. Okay. Hold steady. Heave ho! Ew, yucky! What is that?
You wouldn't want that in your exhibition.
Here! Over here! Here's your legendary pike. Come and get her!
Hey, that's not a pike.
It's not even a real fish. We've been tricked. You rotter!
We thought there really was a fish.
I knew it was too good to be true. I'm going to tell the fishmonger you took his sign.
The legendary pike of Beano Town Lake can remain a legend. Come on, lads! You know what? I'm glad we didn't catch him.
attention, class. Today we're visiting an important archaeological site where traces of the lost tribe of Beano Town have been found.
How exciting! I could be descended from a mighty warrior!
Lemon drops.
I don't know about a mighty warrior, Walter. But those lemon drops are pretty fierce.
My organic citrus fizzers are meant to be savoured, Dennis, not guzzled. It's awesome!
It's tiny.
Boys, really? What's that dog doing here?
Well, he's interested in bones, you see, and...
Oh, never mind. We'll discuss it later. You were saying?
Yes, this buckle is evidence that Beano Town was once home to a warrior tribe. Ancient heroes.
Did someone say hero? The name's Montana Smith. I believe you're expecting me.
Oh, Professor Smith! It's such an honour to meet you! I've read all your books!
Ah, pleasure. Always glad to meet a lover of archaeology. Now, stand back, Walter. Professor Smith here is on police business. He's helping track down the ancient scroll that was stolen from Beano Town Museum last week.
Oh, I never realised archaeologists could be so handsome and rugged. Come along, children. Let's see what interesting artefacts we can find.
More buckles? I don't think so. I bet we could find some real warrior tribe stuff. Come on! Wow! Looks like Gnasher's onto something. Hang on, Gnasher. We're not looking for bones. No, Gnasher! Come back! Hang on! Wait! Where are you going?
And that's all there is to know about trowels, spades, and digging implements.
Terribly sorry about that.
I seem to have lost Montana Smith. Did he come this way?
Gnasher! Stop! Wait for us!
Oh, I say. What is going on? Come back here with that bone!
Oh, leave this to me. I have a great deal of experience with this kind of thing.
I've got to see this! It'll serve him right, running riot over such a sensitive site of historical importance.
Can't you make him let go, then? I'm trying, but it's been a while since breakfast.
Dennis!
Uh-oh, we're in trouble now. Oh, come on, Gnasher, let go. We've got to get out of here. Quick, this way. Looks like we've given them the slip. Check this out. I knew it. It's not Walter. It's me. I'm descended from the ancient warrior tribe.
An ancient warrior pie.
Mrs. Creature, I found them! They're in Professor Smith! Thank goodness you're here! These boys have no respect for antiquity!
Oh, how do you boys find me? Get down here. It's not safe.
I don't get it. What's he doing down here?
He must have known about the trapdoor.
Tim, look.
The scroll from the museum. You stole it.
You got it, kid. I knew about the trapdoor, all right. The scroll led me right to the pie button.
You're not an archaeologist at all. Why'd you steal it?
The treasure of the lost tribe. It's gonna make me rich. Oh, a word of advice. Don't try to follow me.
Did you hear that? The treasure of the lost tribe.
What's with the weird moves?
Come on, we've got to stop him. We've got to defend my ancestors' treasure.
I just can't believe it! Professor Smith! I don't understand! I thought you...
A booby trap.
Oh, those eggs must be hundreds of years old. God, no wonder they whiff.
That's why Smith was doing those strange moves. That scroll tells him where the booby traps are too. No time to hang around, Walter. If we follow Smith, he'll lead us to the treasure of the lost tribe.
Just get me down!
Don't worry, that rope's so old it'll break anyway. Moment!
Leave me alone! I'm fine! I'm just a bit dizzy, that's all! Ah!
1,000-year-old gunge! Jump for it!
Ah! Help me!
Wow! The treasure of the lost tribe! And that's gotta be King Dennis! Hey, you leave my ancestors' stuff alone!
Sorry, Sonny. I'm here for the treasure, and I'm not gonna let a bunch of meddling kids stop me.
Take that!
You little...
Come on, lads! Run for it!
Oh, no! The gunge pit!
Okay, boys, the game's over.
Here, Walter, you got any of those lemon drops left?
Yes? Why?
Just give them to me! Told you they were fierce!
Oh, no sign of them. But don't worry, I'll track them down.
Dennis and his friends are always off somewhere getting up to mischief, but it's most unusual for Walter to disappear.
Oh, I do hope he's all right.
Hang on. I recognize this.
So do I.
It's awful, isn't it? Dennis, a descendant from a warrior tribe.
It's part of the treasure of the lost tribe. Where did you find it?
There's a cave full of the stuff, and he was going to run off with it. Look, it was Montana who stole the ancient scroll from the museum. He was using it to find the treasure.
No, not Montana Smith.
I say, you're an absolute disgrace. The whole profession of archaeology is embarrassed.
There's a turn-up for the books.
Right. Well, I'd better take you down the station, Montana. Well done, Dennis.
That'll teach you to mess with the warrior tribes of Dennis.